Hi everyone and welcome to my channel Heaven's Bridge Tarot. My name is Nia and today you will be receiving a message from your lost loved ones on the other side and your angels, if you are interested, about signs that they have been and will be sending you, what you should look out for. I wasn't prepared for this, but I can feel that they want to talk to you about signs, or maybe that's something you are interested in. So please picture them in your mind's eye, open up your heart to them and to me as your reader, and only take in this reading what resonates. Feel peaceful about what doesn't. It will be for someone else. It's a collective reading. Loved ones, please come through to your loved ones on earth and talk about the signs. It's all about the signs and all about the science of signs. By the way, there are a lot of scientists dedicated to the research of the paranormal, and there is proof of it, but mainstream science is not interested. So this is a message for everyone tuning in. You're not crazy, you know? These things are all real. Celebration, let go and have fun. So I'm laughing because I get visions from my audience as well. You were doing something where you felt maybe a little bit silly. Only take it if it resonates, but did you dance to yourself in your room where you're listening to music? Because I hear music and I see you just having fun like this lady here. It's all about the energies. You can be male or female, from any culture, but you were having a good time and your loved ones watched and they loved that. And this message now is for everyone listening. When you are having fun, when you are doing something you love, you give amazing energy, and your loved ones and angels use that energy then to manifest some signs for you. When you really elevate your vibration, that's when this bridge to the heavenly realms becomes very stable and very easy to find for both you and them to meet each other halfway and almost, hug and shake hands. So maybe you're encouraged to, have a little celebration, celebrate your loved one's life. That's also something that they want to let you know, that yes, you have every right to grieve, and we have to grieve and, embrace the negative emotions, but make sure you also celebrate their memory and their heritage, do something in their honor, celebrate their life, and, life is eternal. They don't cease to exist. Never talk about them in past tense, because they're still so much alive and with you. But yeah, they maybe want you to do a little fun ritual in their memory, in their honor, especially if you have an important anniversary coming up. Please celebrate. There is a very strong message here where some loved ones are saying, please don't cry. Don't be so sad, because I'm with you. I want to see you smile. And I know that can be challenging, but it does work. I preach here what I practice myself. Just let go and have more fun. And I love the rainbow vibes that we have on my desk today. So rainbows are definitely signs for you. They send you animals as messengers. I mentioned that in a recent reading, that it doesn't have to be, butterflies and birds. It can be any animal really that you feel is in connection with your loved one. Maybe it was their favorite animal. Maybe it's your favorite animal, and they show you that animal because they know you love it. So just listen to your heart. Then obviously flowers are signs from loved ones. Yellow flowers, orange, pink flowers, any flower really. And They're saying something about a breeze. So if you feel a breeze on your skin or a change in temperature, that's your loved ones. Twinkling stars, you know, shooting stars, all of that can be a sign, but you both need to train, you and your loved ones on the other side, to find a sign that you can both agree on is a tool of communication between the two of you. So be very mindful when you see something or hear something, feel something that you think might come from your loved one. Embrace it. Allow for that to be a sign. That's how you give your loved ones on the other side the permission or the confirmation, yes, I'm feeling you. All right. And then they will recognize that and send you another sign that is very similar. So, you know, pick something and let them know. Leadership, set your goals. Pets are coming through strongly here. Our pets, they are our soulmates as well. And yes, souls can incarnate as animals and humans. It all depends on, you know, the life plan. The physical body is just a vessel for the soul, and the soul can choose to manifest in whatever way is best for them when it comes to their purpose. So if you have a very special pet that's still with you or that is in heaven, they never leave your side, and they can be also communicators between, you know, you and your loved ones in heaven. Animals, they are not as logical thinking as us. They are very connected to the spirit realm, so they pick up on things. Your loved ones definitely send you animals. And there is something about a big bear. That almost sounds like a native Indian name, Big Bear. Like, was someone's nickname Big Bear or Big B? You know, names and letters, when you see their initials somewhere on a license plate or whatever, an angel number that is maybe an anniversary, they show you these things to let you know I'm with you. And again, the yellow flowers are showing up. It's a big theme. In my readings, both in this channel and on the other. Also, if you practice candle magic, it sounds so kind of witchy. It doesn't have to be witchy at all. It's actually quite something very, you know, traditional. You can get a candle. I always recommend white candles, but you pick whatever candle you feel comfortable with. Also, it works great with incense smoke, so you get that. You place it on a table, and you allow for your loved ones to come through and see if they, you know, interact with the flame or the smoke, see if they can give you answers through that. Also, I'm hearing the word talisman. So do you have a lucky charm, something that you wear with you, which comes from your loved ones? Could be an inherited piece of jewelry or something else that you carry with you for good luck. Your loved ones know, and they love it. Heart-shaped things, and again, the rainbow colors are coming through. Animal bond. I love that so much. That's again for those of you who are watching my videos to connect with pets who cross the rainbow bridge. And by the way, the rainbow bridge is not just for animals, it's for everyone. That rainbow bridge is very real. And here it says, stand up for all animals. There is a big message for everyone tuning in about animals here. Animals as signs, you know, birds are spiritual messengers. But it's not just that. Your loved ones try to tell you a story through animals. So, for example, I see the phoenix here, which is a mythical animal, but yeah, they're telling you about death and rebirth, that death is not real. It's just the ending of a physical vessel that is not who you are. You are not your body. You are not your mind, as in your brain. You are your soul. You are your consciousness. And that never ceases to exist. And it always, you know, gets reborn into many other expressions of, you know, the divine soul. But definitely watch out for little birds here. And kind of when you see a pretty bird, maybe it's a swan or a goose, look into the spirit animal or animal totem meaning when you see one, and that will give you clues as to what your loved ones want to tell you with it. So someone mentioned, because I had mentioned it in the reading, that a cow could be a sign from your loved ones, and cows, they represent fertility and abundance and divine feminine energy. So that could be, for example, your loved ones telling you, I'm nurturing you, I'm watching over you, I'm making sure that you know, have stability and abundance. So when you see an animal that really stands out, look up the animal totem or spirit animal meaning. I'm seeing pearls and seashells. Those are signs as well. Anything can be a sign, but I'm just telling you what I see here. A shooting star for sure. 7 heavenly virtues, keys to goodness. I love how this being here is receiving. So your loved ones are telling you, don't be shy to ask for signs. Obviously, don't push. Don't become obsessed. You have to give your loved ones and yourself some time. And also don't necessarily ask out of desperation. You know, sometimes when we feel desperate, our loved ones give you very strong signs, but often when we are very low, nothing happens, because when we are in low energy, we attract low energy. So it's all about balance, all right? And it's all about, you know, you just asking for these signs from a pure heart and out of love, and give them time, allow for divine timing to do its thing as well. But yeah, ask them for a specific sign, and I promise you they will deliver that sign. But again, you have to be open-minded and you have to give it time. So if, for example, you ask for a shooting star and you don't see one immediately, or you don't ever see one ever in the night sky, do not be disappointed. You might, for example, the next day or a few days after, see a shooting star on someone's t-shirt, or a song might come up that is titled Shooting Star. So that's just an example. I'm just helping you how to figure out how these signs work. I hope it makes sense to you, and I hope you understand, but they definitely want to deliver multiple times, you know. So please, whenever you get a sign, don't be a skeptic. Just really embrace it and love it and cherish it, and maybe start a sign journal. I have one, because if you write them down, they will also become more frequent, because it's all about the law of manifestation and attraction. 777 for sure is a strong sign for someone here. I do have a reading where that number came up, but I just need to say it's 777. And yesterday I was driving, one car passes by, it has 777 4 times on the license plate, and the car right after had it 3 times. So these things are just lovely, and they can happen to everyone. No one is excluded, but you have to give it time. Now, if you enjoy this reading so far, then please give it a thumbs up. It helps other people like you find me. And leave a comment. Comments help a lot. Leave a comment that represents your most beautiful sign, or that sign that you wish for. And if you are new and would like to join our tribe, please subscribe and turn on the bell if you want to be notified when I post new content. Also, there is something about Leo season. Maybe you are a Leo, your loved one was a Leo, or something's going to happen in Leo season. Or it's that lion energy, Lion King, something about lions and Leos here, and number 888. I'm going to be pulling some more angel numbers now from these angel number sticks. That's literally what they're called. Loved ones, please. They're saying something here, by the way. It's so hard to pick from these. Stretch out your hand, and these things really do work, but you have to be in the right mind space for it. You have to be in a state of peace Ideally do this before you go to sleep or after, when you're really relaxed. Stretch out your hand and ask for them to give you a sensation. It will work. You might feel tingling or a temperature change. Stretch out your hands to them, because some of you'll be able to touch their energy. Oh my God, 777. You saw me pull this stick. I did not do this on purpose. It's all about your loved ones really telling you that 777 is a sign. Luck. What is meant for you will be yours. That was what the reading was about that I posted. I will leave it again in the description box down below in case you missed it, but there was a message about you being very lucky in something that you wish for. So I don't know what that is, a project or just, receiving signs from your loved ones, but watch out for these angel numbers. These sticks are a bit hard to handle. I'm gonna put them back in the box and pull like this. 222. So I pulled the dark side. Alignment 222. Set a timer for 5 minutes and do some focused deep breathing. Find your body's natural rhythm. So I'm an intuitive reader, and what that clearly means is confirmation that if you want to feel that touch, it is possible. But you need some time out for that, where you are at peace, where there are no distractions around you like light or noise or smells or anything. Ideally, when you're in bed, I highly recommend that state you're in. When you're about to doze off, that's when we are highly receptive to higher vibrations. I had a few visitations like that, so maybe you can have a dream state visitation, or you can feel your loved one's touch in a dark room. When you're relaxed and not scared, stretch out your hand or leave it on your bed with your palms up and see what you feel. And obviously watch out for number 222. Also, there is something about the 2nd or 22nd maybe, or February. February 22nd. It's gonna be a cool day. 888. Treat yourself to something small today. Indulgence is good for the soul. This goes back to what I said, where it's very important that you are somewhat energetically balanced. If you feel like there are blockages in your communication with your loved ones, it's maybe because you are very stressed, very distracted, very burned out, or very negative. Make sure you are in a good mood. When you are in a good mood and when you least expect it, that's when the strongest signs usually happen. Of course, there are always exceptions, but your loved ones are just telling you, make sure you do something nice for yourself. You are in a good, as good as it can get, place, and then the strongest signs will happen. Watch out for number 888 as well. 333 has been a big sign for me. Instead of focusing on a negative outcome, write down 3 possible positive outcomes. They are your loved ones telling you that some of you, only take it if it resonates, you have been very grief stuck in grief, and sometimes we let the darkness consume us and we get blind to the signs that do reach us, but we don't see them. So focus more on the positive. I know how triggering that can be if you're having a really justifiably awful time, but you still have to make sure that you do little tiny things step by step to uplift yourself, or to at least get to a place of calm to some extent. Make that a ritual and do the not dream journal thing. If you want to do a dream journal, do the sign journal that I recommended, and maybe write down the 3 best signs that you have received so far from your loved ones, and then compare, at a later moment. 999, release. Select an item that holds negative emotional weight for you, an article of clothing, a piece of jewelry, and donate it. So maybe you do have something in your personal space that holds negative energy. If that's the case, you don't necessarily have to give it away, but get it out of sight. And only take this one message if it resonates. But if you are in the early stages of grief and seeing your loved one's picture or going to their, house, or having one of their personal belongings with you can be very triggering because it reminds you of the loss. If that's you, if you feel very sad when you are in touch or in sight of something personal of theirs, put those things away, distance yourself from those things for a while, and wait until you are stable enough to, look at these things, hold these things, be in that energy. Give yourselves time. And for everyone, again, it's so important that you release negative emotions, that you try to be that alchemist and transmute, for example, the sadness of loss into appreciation of the gift that it is to have experienced your loved one. It does take energy and it does take practice, but it is possible. Try to make that a routine. Try to be less, sad, dwelling on the fact that you can't do this and that with your loved ones anymore, that they are not around you anymore. Try to put more focus on the good stuff they gave you, on the good memories you shared. Celebrate that shared experience and look forward to more, because this life is not it. We live infinite lifetimes, all right? There is more to come. This is not the end. This is just the ending of a chapter. It's not the ending of the whole book. In fact, this is not even a book. This is like the what's it called? That story, it's not called Infinite Story. Come on, what's it called? That film, let me know. But I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So, if you have made it until the end of this reading, I really hope it helped you. If you want to let me know, leave your favorite angel number again, the angel number that your loved ones sent you. I hope this was helpful, and I hope you see many beautiful signs that give you comfort. If you want to send in some cards or crystals, I have an Amazon wishlist link in the description box down below. Thank you to my channel members and to all of my supporters, sending everyone many blessings, and until very, very soon, hopefully. Bye.